let's actually take a look at a user here. When I log in, you're going to see something very simple. In fact, you actually come in, you notice by default they're enabled. You select their role. Now, as a company owner, I can choose these different levels we talked about. Office manager is basically somebody, it's just like an admin except just at the office level. We don't really use those too much, but it's an option in there. Username, we recommend using a full email address because we've seen some confusion with folks not doing that. And then, of course, your password is a password review set. We don't put any restrictions on that. That may change, but none yet. And, of course, your standard contact information. Now, you can notice down here at the bottom, and you're going to have the option now. You have to choose the RE/MAX Essential company under this micro because that's who they belong to. You don't have to choose an office, but we're going to recommend you choose an office. And then if you're on a team, you choose your team, and that's how you're associated with them. And if you have a preferred lender, you can actually choose them as well, assuming you're an agent and not on a team that restricts that. So let's actually go in and look at an actual user here, and let's actually look at Brittany here. As you can see, her role is set to agent. Her password is blank. Obviously, it's secured, so you can't see it. You see all of her contact information. You see her picture, and you see that she's with RE/MAX Essential. She is set Wilmington, and she's Wilmington. Now, her team preferred lenders is locked because that's something that the Buddy Blake is changing. If she was on her own, let's actually look and see if we can find an agent that's on their own for you here. Alright, here we go. Pretty sure John's not on a team. Yeah, if you see John's not on a team, and he can choose his own lenders. So that's what I was kind of showing you earlier. And we'll take a look at that lender module now. Okay. Let's take a look at, let's go ahead and jump to the lender module. We'll come back to leads since we kind of talked about it. The lender module is actually something really, really cool. We actually have quite a few of our microsite users actually zero basing this product. There's a fee to use the system that we charge you guys to use the system, but the majority of our clients are actually having their lenders pay for it. Which is pretty powerful in the sense that they can pay for it. In fact, we have one of our clients that actually resells this as a small fee to all of his agents as a benefit of using it since it's an exclusive product, and actually cash flows the system. So he's actually making money using this system, which we highly encourage, obviously, for it. And again, if you want some more information on that, reach out to me and I'll kind of explain to you how that's working there. But adding a lender is pretty easy. You simply click Add Lender. You're going to give them a username and password because they're going to have the ability to log in and look at leads that are assigned to them. First name, last name, email, the standard information. You're going to see their image and, of course, their company. Just select RE/MAX Essential, and I'll show you one looks like that. I think I've got myself in here as a mortgage company. There we go. There's my ugly mug. There. So basically, set in me as a test. I'm set up in there, and I go ahead and hit. I don't really want to name. Well, no, I don't want to name all of them. I'll show you guys an example of one live later that we have actually working in Raleigh. And hit cancel there. So that's pretty much how lender modules work. They're very simple. Is they're associated with the property. In fact, let me go through here and. Alright, so let's take a look at one of these. And let's go ahead and let's take a look at property. So I actually kind of want to show you guys a live working module. Let's take a look here. Okay, so here's actually a live one that we've got working for Marty's team here. As you can see, this is Justin Burrows with Movement Mortgage. This is actually a real lender. This is live data. He's actually a vendor of them. I'm not sure what his arrangement is with Marty. You'd have to ask her on that one. I don't know. But you can see here they can ask Justin a question. It pops up a little box, and it comes from the person that's registered. It goes to him. He can actually see that lead, and it's right there. You can ask him a question. So that's how the lender module looks on a live property. So again, all right, good. All right, so that hopefully that explains or at least kind of introduces the lender module. If you have any questions, again, post to the Facebook group, ask us a question directly. Anything you can do, we'll definitely give you a hand on that. Leads are pretty self-explanatory. You simply log in at leads. You see the date. You can actually edit and modify them if you choose to do so. Microsites. Now, if you notice in here that Buddy's got 2 microsites, actually each license has 1 microsite. If you have multiple microsites, it's multiple licenses. The Buddy Blake one here is actually a test one we use, so please forgive that if it's looking funny from yours. I want to show you this because actually tonight on our Facebook group I actually posted on actually how to use domains. And I kind of want to explain a couple of things for you. So let's actually take a look at the Wilmington one which we're on. And you can see here that he only has one company to choose from. His subdomain we've actually already set to Wilmington. He can change that. You can change that if you choose to do so. I'm not sure why you want to, but when we set up your account, we kind of set it for you. We ask you what you want, but you get to choose one subdomain. It has to be unique, but since these are basically exclusive, licenses, I don't think we're going to cross over, but that does have to be unique. So if somebody else had Wilmington for some reason, say they're using Wilmington, Delaware, then obviously that would be a problem. So it's whatever domain you have, it has to be unique to you. You can notice here he's actually chosen the domain wilmingtoncomingsoon.com. So if I come here and I type in wilmingtoncomingsoon.com, you're going to see here it goes to the same place. And if I hit wilmingtoncomingsoon.com /admin, basically to log in, it's going to take me to his admin, and if I type in here, it's going to allow me to log in. Hey, it's the same thing. Yay! It's actually the same exact thing. So if you actually type in the domain, now how did that actually happen? More than just him putting wilmingtoncomingsoon.com in there. Well, Buddy has his domains at his registrar. He went to his registrar, say GoDaddy, Network Solutions, so forth and so on. GoDaddy is the most popular one. And he did a forward with masking. He did a forward with masking. That's important. You go into your domain, do forward with masking to wilmingtoncomingsoonhomes.com. So this is the domain he forwarded it to right here. Once that resolved, which takes anywhere from a couple of minutes to a couple of hours, depending on what kind of day, what's kind of going on with internet traffic. Then once it resolves and you type in wilmingtoncomingsoon.com and it comes to the site, he comes in here and he makes sure he enters this into the backend. You don't have to wait, but you have to make sure this is entered in here so you can get to they have all the features. And he saves that, it saves, and now he can see everything, which is pretty cool if you ask me to do. So let's come here and take a look at his site. So now we've got that done. Let's take a look at the different templates. Now down here we actually list and kind of give you an image of all the templates so you can kind of see them, as far as what they look. And he actually said earlier he was using Metro 1, he's actually using Metro 2. Metro 1 is the one that actually has an image. So let's go up here and let's actually, well, he's using Metro 1. Let me have those backwards. Alright, let's go to Metro 2. I think we have the labeling backwards. Yep, and we do. Okay, so there's Metro 2, and you notice this one's green. Why is it green? Okay. It should be set to blue. Okay, we got those colors backwards. Oh, nice. Right, what you can do, you can actually go in and change your colors. And there's the cyan. Yeah, there you go. Now it's the right color. And now you see, notice that he's got a search box with this big graphic there. But I know he doesn't like that Metro, so let's flip him back. And let's choose the right colors. It should be, yeah, okay, so he was a Metro 1 and red. So you can choose the colors. So you can change your templates by simply coming here and changing these. So if I want to go to the standard version, the standard version's only got one color, so it's just blue. I can go in here and I can change the look, and it automatically drops in, and it kind of looks like this. It's a little bit different. So feel free to take a look and play with them. We do give you the ability to actually go in and modify them, quite a bit. As far as we're going to do, we're constantly coming out with new themes. Currently, the one in development is our Parallax theme, which is going to look a little bit different. Probably going to be coming out, I think right now, run schedule to late May, maybe June, is when we're kind of looking at coming out with that one for you. So I'm not quite sure how those colors got goofy, but either way, there you go. So let's get back to your micros here. Again, recap. The company's already chosen. You can change your subdomain if you choose so. You can make sure you set your domain if you want to. You don't have to, but just make sure when you're sending stuff, it's not www.wilmingtoncomingsoonhomes.com. It's just wilmingtoncomingsoonhomes.com. So let me go ahead and repeat that. No www. Apparently I'm still getting emails. There we go. Alright, so let's go into settings here. And settings are pretty simple. fill out the information. You see your company email, company lead emails. Now, the company lead email is pretty important because what happens is any lead that comes into the system that we cannot figure out who it's supposed to be assigned to for whatever reason, it's automatically going to go to this address. In this case, they have it going to duty@essentialagents.com. We recently put in a feature, which is right underneath it, that we can allow you to overwrite that and assign leads to someone else if you choose to do so. Now this is supposed to drop down and see list of agents, which I'll probably have to figure out why that's bugged out there. But either way, so you'll have the ability to once we push this live, that you'll be able to assign these to a particular person. So if you don't want it to go to your company email, you can actually go ahead and force it to go to your to a certain person on your list. Alright, at the top, you're back to Coming Soon Home. So here, that's his little Ready Chat, which I'll about to show you where that comes into place. You'll see the top logo comes up here. This is Remax Essential. And it comes down here to the very bottom, because that's important, because this is the footer logo at the bottom. Now, why is this important? Well, some people actually want to put like their team logo, at the top, and say they want to put their franchise logo here at the bottom. Is the reason we've offered 2 logo spots to fit that. After that, you'll fill out your social media options here. If you don't have it, just leave it blank. It won't appear on the site. If you do have it, go ahead and pop it in there. You also have it. This is where we call your gated settings for photo views. What this is if I'm not logged in, which I'm actually logged in here, I could actually click on a property and see up to 2 views of the images before it requires me to sign in. 2 is usually the standard thing. We don't have many people messing with this, but you can if you choose to do so. We do allow embedded scripts. One is for AdWords, one is for Google Analytics, Facebook, Bing, and we also have a miscellaneous embed code spot. Now if you see this right here, this is a Ready Chat code. So Buddy has got his Ready Chat option here for his microsite. It doesn't happen anywhere else, for him to basically pop in this Ready Chat code. So when I click this, it's actually set for him, and it works. And I believe we have this working on a few others. I think it's Raleigh using it. Raleigh's not quite using it. Must be using it on Coming very soon. But this is an example of a site, a microsite that's not using the site there. Make sense? All right, let's go ahead and close that out there. All right, so that is your settings, tutorials. This is something we're constantly adding. In fact, this one actually kind of go and talk about how to add a property. We're actually working on adding more and more videos. This is actually one of them that we'll be adding in here for you to view. You also have your marketing videos. These are videos that this is more of Marty's kind of voice as far as how she's using the system. The videos coming from me are going to be more technical on how to use the system, to kind of get so you can get kind of both spectrums. Marty's incredibly successful in using this platform and is by far the best person to go to as far as implementation and how to actually use the system to your advantage. Our expertise is development, feature design, and how to actually make the product work. Offer basically 2 different things for you. So that being said, I think that pretty much wraps me up. I kind of wanted to finish about half an hour video tonight. I know it's a bit long, but I wanted to make sure I covered everything for you guys. We're about 27 minutes in, so I will not bore you anymore. Hopefully you have fast forwarded through what you needed, paused what you didn't, and I hope you got something out of this video. Our goal in the future is to basically shut down and start copying some of these other sections individually, so to be kind of like this video cut up. So hopefully in the future you'll be able to cut these up a little bit more and to make them easier on you. So for now, I bid you adieu, and we will talk to you later. All right, take care.